Hello everyone. Welcome to Sri Codes. I'm Sri. I'm an SAP UI5 and Fiori developer, and I've been building enterprise apps on SAP BTP for the past 2.5 years. Today we are starting from absolute zero. By the end of this video, you will have SAP BTP set up, Business Application Studio running, and you'll be ready to deploy your very first app. If you've never touched SAP before, this is exactly where to start. Let's go. Before we open anything, let me explain what we are working with in plain English. SAP BTP is a business technology platform. Here's the simplest way to think about it. Imagine you want to open a restaurant. You could buy land, build your own kitchen, install electricity, hire plumbers, or you could just rent a fully equipped commercial kitchen and start cooking on day one. BTP is that fully equipped kitchen in the cloud. It gives you the tools to build apps using Business Application Studio, the place to run those apps with cloud hosting managed by SAP, and the connect layer to talk seamlessly to backend systems like S/4HANA. Now let's set it up. Getting your free trial environment. First, head over to SAP BTP Cockpit and then select account.hanatrial.ondemand.com. So this is SAP BTP platform which contains basic info about SAP BTP Cockpit. Now click Register for a free trial and select Accept All and just let it load. It will open a pop-up asking for your email. Make sure to use a personal email address, just like how I am using my Sri Codes mail. Once you click on Continue, it will a register dialog box asking for your details. Fill in all details. You can leave company default name. Select your department as IT or Inform Technology. And since we are in learning stage, select relationship to SAP as student. Select the checkbox and click on Submit. It will give you a puzzle, solve it and verify. Once verified, it will send you an activation mail. Now go to your email and verify your account. This will open Activate Your Account screen and ask you to set password. Set the password that you like by meeting all the conditions given below. After that, re-enter the same password. And then select Continue. It will show an activation success message. If you want to save your password, you can select Save, but here I am selecting No thanks for now. Select Continue. Now it will take you back to the SAP BTP initial page. Now let's complete the final step. Select Click here to start your trail button. IT will ask for your mobile number. Fill in and make sure you change country code to India. Note: make sure that you have never used this number to create SAP BTP before. Enter CAPTCHA and click on Select Request Code. It will send you a code to the mobile. Enter that code and then select Continue. Select Accept All here and let it take you to SAP BTP Cockpit. Select US East, AWS and then click on Create Account. It will create unique IDs for everyone. This process can take up to 1 minute. Wait till everything is loaded. Now we can see all the details. Select Continue. Select Go to the Tail Account button and it will take you to SAP BTP Trail Account. Select Trail under Sub-Account and let it load. Here you can find all the details of your account. Once you are in your BTP sub-account, navigate to the Service Marketplace under Services. Search for Business Application Studio. Think of BAS as VS Code, but custom-built for enterprise SAP development. Select SAP Business Application Studio and click Create, and once it's ready, hit Go to Application. Now select the checkbox and then click on OK. Now you can create your dev space. Think of a dev space as your personal cloud desk, a pre-configured workspace for your projects. Click Create Dev Space, name it something like sri_codes, and leave everything as default and select Create Dev Space. This automatically loads all UI5 and developer tools. Hit pause button, and in about 60 seconds, your status will show running. Click it, and you are inside your bus dev space, which is cloud-based code editor. We don't require any installations, no setup pane, just open and code. To quickly recap the setup, head to account.hanatrial.ondemand.com, register with your personal email, and jump straight into your BTP cockpit, completely free with zero credit card required. Next, navigate from your sub-account to the service marketplace, search for Business Application Studio, our cloud-based versus code environment, and hit subscribe. Finally, create your personal cloud desk. Name it sri_codes. Select the SAP Fiori environment to load all your UI5 tools automatically, and hit create. Once it turns running, you are ready to code. Now, here is your interview corner. Let's break down 3 real-world questions that interviewers love throwing at you in first-round SAP calls. What is SAP BTP and why use it? The crisp answer: SAP BTP acts as a side-by-side cloud extension layer without modifying the core backend. The real-life scenario: imagine a massive retail client running SAP S/4HANA on-premise who wants a custom mobile app for delivery drivers. If you code that logic directly inside their core ERP, you risk breaking enterprise processes during system upgrades. Instead, you build it securely on BTP, keeping the core clean and stable. That's why clients pay for BTP. Question 2. Business Application Studio versus the older Web IDE? The direct answer: Web IDE is fully deprecated. Bus is an isolated, versus code-based cloud IDE built on Cloud Foundry. The real-world context: think of the old Web IDE like a shared, clunky family computer. Bus gives every developer their own isolated, dev space, running on a dedicated container, using the familiar versus code interface with native Git version control. Question 3. What is a BTP subaccount? The technical answer: it's an isolated workspace used to manage entitlements, security, and deployments. The practical scenario: think of a BTP global account like a corporate office building and a subaccount like an independent department floor. You wouldn't let your development team share the exact same user database as your production deployment. Separate subaccounts keep your environments completely secure. Memorize these before your next interview. And that's day 1 done. You have your BTP trial account active and Business Application Studio running smoothly. In part 2, we are writing code from scratch to build our first Hello World app using MVC architecture. If this helped you, subscribe to Sri Codes. Drop a comment below if you ran into any issues, and I'll see you in the next one.